Go.
All right, welcome back to the new season. It's time for more Rocket League. Guess who we got? Guess who we got up on the screen? We're facing off against the UC Bearcats yet again. This is almost an own goal right there. That's all right. So Tufts is playing on the orange team. We're going up against the UC Bearcats yet again. I've casted 3 times. This is my 3rd time casting Rocket League, and every single time has been up against the Bearcats. I believe last time we went up against the UC Bearcats in particular, it ended 3-1, not in our favor. But we got a new player with us. Now, Randude is unfortunately abroad this season, but that means we have a new Rocket League player. We got Smart on the field. His in-game name is Spoingy. He's already getting an assist right there. Tough start off in the lead, and already this new roster is looking mighty threatening. Of course, he's joined there by Chris, who finishes the job. Beautiful shot. Nice and simple. Just playing some clean Rocket League. Hit it off the backboard. Tap it in. Beautiful job right there. What do you think? How are you feeling about being back in the season?
Well, hello everybody. I'm John. I'm the producer and also co-casting here because I love Rocket League. This is Rocket League. Okay, that's side, but very excited. Especially
you get that if Smart scores one of his triple resets that he's been doing in practices.
Oh wait,
then
another
we'll
one.
Give it a Rocket League.
But very excited, especially to see this new team in action. I know they've been like practicing and scrimming everyone like a few times this semester, so I know they already got the chemistry going and they already like know each other well. And you know, we just saw them right now, like just playing a couple of ranked games, having fun, like locking in. And currently, from what we see, it seems that this team is very promising. They have a lot of great players and a lot of talent to make a great run this season on Playfly. Let's just hope that we get to see that, especially, a good old revenge against the Bearcats here.
Yeah, definitely. And even though this is their first official game back, and it looks like that one might
Caster's curse. It always happens when I start talking about like winning or that kind of stuff.
Happens.
Always. I never miss on cursing my own team.
If things start getting dire, we're just going to be completely silent over here. We'll let them.
No, I'll let you. I'll just like silence myself because it seems every time I say something, I did the same thing last week with Siege. It just goes wrong.
Yeah, you know what? Caster's curse is just part of the job. It's just part of the job. But no, we got some good play all going on here. You know, 1-1. If it was just a stomp, that wouldn't be exciting. That wouldn't be a fun return to form. We got Smart with a good clear out to the sidewall. Skizzee's going to try and follow it up, but Chris will be there to receive the rebound. Yeah, it's been great watching this team come together. There's a lot of team chemistry, like John was saying, in their practices, and it's very exciting to see them come together here, try and get some revenge. Unfortunately, Chris can't make the save. George picks up his second. Now, I believe these are some new players. I can't remember if George was on the team last time. I think we did have Crunch, but seems like Danny or DNY, we'll call them Danny, is new to this team. So, you know, they got some new stuff going on too. Lots of roster changes on all sides. Of course, this is collegiate, so you have some people who last semester was maybe their last semester at school or they're abroad, like Randude is. But it's definitely exciting to see these changes go on, but seems like Tufts is ready to handle it as smartly doesn't just throw away the ball. Gets control. What a great touch. Yeah. He just sends it straight over. See, it would be so easy there when you have George coming in on you. He's trying to pick up his 3rd goal. And it's really easy to just panic, or you could just clear the ball out, try and bang it away from net, but he controls it, he keeps his composure, and he sends it on in, and now we're all tied up 2-2.
I mean, when you're talking about rosters, we can go and talk about our own roster right here. We have 2 players, both Chris and Skizzee, who are both graduating at the end of this semester. So, both class of 2025. So even though we have a new team with a new addition, this team is going to have 2 vacancies. I'm pretty sure Randude, who is abroad now, will join back next semester. But there's going to be 1 vacancy to fill in for the next one. What a save here from
that was a crazy
Spongy
save
here.
good double commit to make sure that one stays out, and they're able to grab the boost afterwards to keep it out. Yeah, was any of you in chat who are thinking of maybe trying out some Rocket League? We might need your help going into next semester if we're going to have to replace one of our star players.
But it's been a great effort as well.
John and I next year.
I mean, I just got accepted into grad school, so who knows, maybe. But I'm not good enough either.
We'll have to call you in from wherever you are.
I got accepted here at Tufts for grad school, so you never know.
Oh, there you go. See, so you're not leaving.
well,
See, that was all part of the plan. We keep John on so he can take over. We just got to do the same with our 3 players over here, and they're already proving how dangerous they're going to be in this coming season.
And this team has recovered really well because we can say we have 2 graduating students this season, but the same thing applies to last season where we had both stealth and automatic graduating. So
keep managing to find new talent.
Yeah, the team has found really good replacements, and you can see them right here. First semester, adaptation, but I'm very excited because look at this second semester. Maybe we get a 1 second goal right here. Wait, maybe not, because maybe it's from
Bearcats. Yeah, maybe it happens. Then you'll get your "This is Rocket League" moment. But it looks like we are going to go to overtime. We're going to talk about this new player, Smart, a lot because he has been making waves already. I mean, he hasn't even been playing an actual game yet, but I've seen firsthand how much skill this one player has, so I'd say we're in good hands. This is his first year at Tufts, but he's gonna go do great things if he chooses to stick with this team. I hope he does. But Skizzee, he's been on the team for quite a while. He makes the save
since the beginning
in those moments when you need him. Danny's going to try and take it off the side, sends it to George, but what a save from Smart. He takes it away. Skizzy's going to send it back towards their half. Danny sends it back. We're going to get a little bit of ping pong here. Chris, a good pass back to Skizzee. It just goes out into the midfield, but the shot on from George isn't too threatening, and it'll let Skizzee take it over. Chris tries to get a touch in the midfield, doesn't get the best one, but Smart is back for it, although he doesn't have any boost, so Chris is going to take over in net. They all make the stop. Not too bad of a double commit there. It looks like it might have been a triple commit briefly. Danny's taking it up. He goes for a flip reset. He does get it. And Tufts, this is looking dangerous. They're all on low boost. Chris is going to send it out to the sidewall. Skiz tries to get a touch on it, but can't. But once again, Smart on 0 boost is there to make the stop. Skizzee gets a demo, creates a little bit of space for them, but without the boost, they can't do much with it. George tries for a crazy touch, doesn't quite get it. Danny tries for the angle, but it looks like they may have overcommitted. But again, no boost to capitalize it. The UC Bearcats have been too good at just stealing away the boost and starving out their opponents. Tufts is in a bind here. They're going to need to find a way out. That's a good start with Skizzy's clear over into the corner. George is going to take it up, try and follow that ball through the air, but it's stopped by Smart. But he doesn't get a controlling touch, and so it's just back out to more Bearcats. Crunch takes it up. Spongey's over with it. They're definitely going to get something to relieve all of this pressure that's going on if they're going to come out on top of this overtime. They've done well so far. That's a dangerous leap in from Danny, but once again, Smart gets a great challenge. Doesn't have enough boost to follow it up, but the threat was enough. And now Chris is going to try and... Skizzee goes for a rebound, doesn't quite get it. They get a hand up. Danny makes the stop. And Smart with a tough challenge on the sidewall, but he manages to keep it from going into their half immediately. Crunch gets a good redirect. Oh, unfortunate. It was a good play from them. It looks like there might have been a... Yeah, it's just Skizzee didn't have the boost to make it, and Chris wasn't waiting for it. It was a nice shot, but, you see the nice one in the chat coming out from Smart. Good sportsmanship all around. We still have another 2 games to go, at least.
At least. Give me 1 sec, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the player cams a bit up so the stats can show. Alright, there you go.
Sure.
Should be good now.
Now they can see it all. Oh yes, we have... I don't have it up on my stream right now, but we do have some lovely player cams on the side. Hopefully those correspond with the names somehow. I'm not sure what they can see, John.
They can only see the player cams, and it doesn't correspond. It just shows all the players.
All right, well, there you go. You guys can pick them out to your liking.
Yeah.
Just decide which one's which. Unless you know them in person, you know, we got a lot of Tufts people in the chat rooting for our team. And looks like we're going to get into this game in 1 second, as all the players are joining their respective sides. Again, if you're just tuning in now, we have Tufts in orange going up against the UC Bearcats. I love to cast the Bearcats. What can I say? It's a fun team to watch, even if it's not the same Bearcats every time. Last time, I don't remember which school exactly it was, but it was a different set of Bearcats.
And we'll be next week with more Bearcats, and I'm kidding. That's in?
Smart gets a good clear out. Almost on target, but Danny gets a clear right back. Goes into the corner. Oh my god, what a touch he was going for, but George misses the follow-up. And Smart will take it up with full boost. Here comes the moment. Is he going for a flip reset? He didn't get the flip. Whatever it was that he was going for. And both of them are pre-jumping. You know, it seems like this Bearcat squad is very mechanically talented, but they don't seem to have the best player coordination. If Tufts can take advantage of that, they might be able to make something happen here. George goes up for another double, but again, they've overcommitted. They only have Crunch left. If Smart can beat him out, he doesn't quite. Crunch did well to make the save. There was the demo that came out from Tufts to get him afterwards, but it wasn't quite early enough. But I like the idea behind these aggressive plays. You know, it's simple Rocket League. Get possession, take the ball up, have a friend go ahead to demo the goalie. You know, that's how you can capitalize on all of the overcommits that are happening on the other side. And it seems like we're getting quite a few, as double committing seems to be something that they have going on. Skizzee gets a good touch up and a great fake. Not sure if it was intentional, but it definitely almost worked. George gets it past one. Skizzee gets the boost in the corner. That's important. We saw it was happening last game when they were overcommitted. That was a little bit of a stumble on the goal line there from Chris, but they're able to clean it up pretty well. The ball sends right over Skizzee. Oh, Crunch gets it in. It just rolls in. What happened here? Crunch is just up too fast.
Yeah, and then the ball is just like a little spike. Not a lot of power into it. Just goes into the net.
That's right. Just bobs right on in. And it seems like, you know, it was really hard for Skizzee to try and get that sort of backwards takeoff aerial. He'll get it over a one here. Chris will take it up, but he has no boost, so he just fakes going for it, leaves it for Smart. We almost had an own goal there. Not really an own goal, more of a pinch towards net. Chris and Smart will be able to clean this up. Good comms there, and a great one to get it over. Oh, is Crunch double tapping it into his own net? It almost looked like it for a second, but Chris was slightly out of position. It was a good shot there from Skiz to try and clean it up. Danny's going to take it over, but Smart can just catch it, and wow, the movement coming out from him is crazy. Avoids the bump. Oh, and an unfortunate second goal. Crunch just sends it in over the net. I do believe this is a best of 5. Yeah, John?
Best of 5.
Or best of 5. So if Tufts can't get it going in this game, they're going to have a reverse sweep on their hands. Not impossible, but definitely not the position you want to be in to start the season.
The only time it changes is on playoffs, where it changes to a best of 7.
Gotcha. And this is the Open Fly?
Yeah, Playfly Open Plus.
Playfly Open Plus. Yeah, so playoffs is where we're hoping to get as a team. Smart will try and do it all himself here. Chris will be able to clean up the clear from Danny. And George with a strange low carry. Smart will challenge there, and Danny's up going for top right corner, and it looked like George was in for the redirect, but it was a great stop from Tufts. Now Smart's going to take it up the side. Well, he doesn't have any boost. Maybe the depth of field was a little bit off there. Couldn't exactly see how close to the boost Smart was and how much he backed off it. Oh, Skizzee can't get the touch here, but Smart will come in and save him. George sends one right up to the top. Crunch is maybe trying to get some bumps in and mess up the defense, and George will put in the third. And unless Tufts can pull out some miraculous stops in this last minute and 25 seconds, it looks like we are going to be heading to game 3. 0-2.
Yeah, that double commit right on the previous play, kind of putting the Tufts defense a bit on very weird positions and just off position entirely. So you see Bearcats just definitely being able to capitulate on that and get a third goal in.
Yeah. Seems like I might be lagging a little bit.
Is the stream lagging? And fourth. Okay, I think we can call this game gone, and now we need a reverse sweep.
All right.
Wait, should I restart the stream?
Here, let me try and just leaving and rejoining. Gotta love the technical difficulties. But I guess it happened at a good time if this game's all but over. Oh, alright, we're back. Everything's fine.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, a minute left. This game might be chalked. At this point, if you're down 4-0, what you might want to be doing is, drop the hard comms, talk to each other, figure out what's going on. In this format, players don't get a timeout, so it's really best to use the opportunity you have, but Smart will get one in off a great pass from Skizzee. I mean, what happened here? Oh my god, a pinch past the defender, and then he flies up to it instead of chasing it up the wall. That is a hard read to make off the corner. Those corner bounces are not easy to make. But he gets a great pass in.
And we're getting rickrolled in the background.
Lovely. That's really what you want to see. But that goal, I mean, you may be thinking that 30 seconds left, they're not going to make this comeback. They could get something going here. That would be truly something. Wow, what a shot from Smart. Okay, well, what I was going to say is that goal's really just good for morale, but
okay, let's not hype up too much.
Yeah,
I don't want to cast their scores.
No such thing. I fully wholeheartedly believe in the 20-second comeback. Last time, I'm sure that Smart would not approve of me saying this, because last time, oh my god, that was kind of a lucky bounce over there. See, they'll do well to keep out the fourth. If you oh, never mind. There's the fifth. There it is. I was going to say, just look at the last.
Just as you were going to say it. Just as you were going to say it.
Yeah.
I believe in the reverse sweep.
All right, maybe there is a caster's curse. But either way, getting those 2 goals, even if it was sort of in garbage time, it's a great way to boost morale. You see, if you just look at the last minute, Tufts is in the lead, right? It's 2-1. If they can keep up that mentality, oh my god, they try for the team pinch over there. But Tufts is not having any of it. Yeah, we do have a reverse sweep that we will need to pull off. I believe in this team. I think they can get it done. I think, we've seen some good stuff. Obviously, this is just the first game. There's going to be nerves. I think some teams were playing last week. I'm not sure if the Bearcats have had any games yet. It's possible that they're a little more warmed up.
No, because this was the week 1 schedule game. So I don't know if they've played their week 2 yet, but I don't think so.
Oh, well, you know what? Either way, it's both teams got this going on, but Tufts specifically, there's definitely going to be more time for them to build that chemistry and do all this. It would be great if they could start the season with a reverse sweep. Oh my god, Smart with the crazy pre-jump. He was going for something insane there. Chris will just tap it into their corner. But they're going to need to, bring out plays like that if they're hoping to come back in this series. It can be done. Definitely seen crazier things. And there's a big difference between having to pull off, oh my god, looks like there was a team save there. I think George saved his own net, and Tufts will reap the rewards.
Yeah, George kind of, I don't know if he was they were trying to send the ball back in order to just push the ball once again, but nobody was back there, and then just Smart coming along all the way, just being there in the middle and just scoring the first goal for Tufts, which is good, because I think the second time we see Tufts on the lead. Yeah.
Very...
Oh my God.
And they get one back right there. That one's unfortunate. Was that a pinch? Was that a Cookseer pinch?
I have no idea.
No, it wasn't. He just got it right off the wall. I mean, yeah, that is an unfortunate one. You have it in your back right corner. You don't think that it's going to be that threatening of a position, and he just comes and puts one on target going however many kilometers an hour. Definitely unfortunate, but game's still tied. And as long as Tufts can keep together the morale, not let that one ruin the comeback, there's absolutely still a chance here. You know, best of 7's definitely hard to come back from if you're 3-0 down. Best of 5 happens all the time. Definitely possible here, especially as that one won't go in.
That was very sketchy.
What we're witnessing here is a bit of winner's tilt from UC Bearcats. You know, they're close to closing it off, but can't quite, and so they're making mistakes like saving their own shots and letting ones in from half court. So we'll see how this one plays out. Smart tries to pop it over, but again, he doesn't have enough boost, and Skizzee will jump smartly. He backs off of that one to get back on the ground, so he's able to make it in time for the second save, and there he goes for a third. Chris will send it out to Smart, and he'll try and get one at the midfield, but he won't be able to, and so instead Crunch will try and pinch it somewhere. Seems like really what they're doing now is just playing the possession game, but that looks like an overcommit. Crunch doesn't have any boost, but it doesn't seem like Smart could have put that one on target. If he was able to, then we could be looking at a 2-1 scoreline right now in favor of Tufts, but they will get back in time, although still low boost. You can see George is the only one on the team who actually has any boost. Skizzee will go for a double tap. Can he get the read? But Crunch gets there just too quickly, and we're still at a standstill here. George with a nice save. Smart with one into the ceiling. Skizzee won't be able to get the read. George is trying to carry it over. Oh my god, that one was dangerous. Yeah, they rattle the post. It sends back out. It's an unfortunate bounce, but a much more unfortunate bounce would have been that it just went in on its own, so you can't complain too much. They just swarmed him, and they had all the boost. Tufts is not managing to keep enough in their tanks, and so when they spend it all in offense, and then the ball comes back to them, and they have to be on defense, it's much easier for the Bearcats to starve them out. Tufts really wants to get something going here. There's 2 more minutes, which is plenty of time. I mean, even if we have 0 seconds, it's only a 2-1 lead that they have. But they're going to need to get something going now if they want the momentum that they'll need to reverse sweep in this series. Chris picks up the boost there, but Danny will take it away from him, and the Bearcats are just playing keep away at this point.
Oh,
Smart makes it up, but again, he doesn't have any boost. Almost makes the save anyway, or the shot anyways, but George makes the save. This is a tough one. It was a great redirect from Crunch, but a better save by Skizzee to keep them alive. Looks like he'll try and catch the ball here. He does manage to get the boost, but doesn't quite get it around the defender. And Crunch will take it around him, but it was too far around the goal. So you don't always need to make contact as the defender if you can just disrupt. Put your body in the way between the ball and the goal.
It's funny because they have the same.
There.
Oh, wow.
It's unfortunate.
I was about to say...
For a moment.
You
but
cut
Tufts
out a
is
bit.
just capitalize.
Cutting out.
Am I cutting out?
No, it was like muffled for a bit, but you're fine now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This first game also means for us that we need to sort out all the difficulties that come with the start of the season anyways. Tufts is facing their version of the same problem here. And they won't be able to make the in and out save, and that's 4-1. You know, last time we saw them score 2 goals in the last minute. If they can just convert the one that they conceded to the other team into another goal for them, then that'll be a tied game and take us to overtime. Though it's looking like that might be a far cry from what's going on here, especially if this one goes in. It doesn't. It's well wide of the post. And Smart will try something here. Skizzee's running into him a little bit. We're definitely in dire territory here, and it looks like if Tufts is going to take its first win of the season, we might have some work to do. Although, Chris gets us started. Although it looks like, was that Smart with a bump on the end? What happened over here? Yeah, Chris puts one on. And Smart, with no boost, goes for the very intelligent play. He goes for a bump on George. Not sure if he did manage to make contact, but either way, it scared him off enough that he wasn't able to save the ball. There's still 30 seconds in this game. It's doable. It's hard, but it's doable. Especially if Smart can make something happen right here. The ball is off the post, though, and George takes it. They have possession. The Bearcats, they're ping-ponging the ball in midair, but a great break. Can't tell if that one's on target. It's not. They're going to need to score right now if they want to make this possible. The 0-second goal, you know, they always technically have infinite time.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What a shot! They really toyed with us on that one. But Smart's ball will bounce in off the post, and they have 8 seconds. This is where you gotta bring out the kickoff strategies. What do they have in their back pocket? Looks like Skizzee just tries to push it through. Chris has the ball for a second, but is that one just going in?
Can't touch the ground now. It can't touch the ground now.
It's still up!
No, wait! Oh my god!
No! No! Oh, it was so close! Oh, they were so close. Wow, Danny with the toxic, that was fun. Maybe it was genuine. We don't know. We don't know them.
We will never get to know.
Unfortunate. You know, you hate to start the season off with a loss, much less with a sweep. But, you know, this Tufts squad showed some great resolve. Even when they were down 4-1 in the final minute of the game, they still clawed back and got 2 goals, almost a third, with only 8 seconds left. I think there's a lot of promise in this roster, but, you know, definitely unfortunate. Can't sugarcoat that as a start to the season. But we got more games coming.
Should definitely have a game next week. I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen with the game that was supposed to happen for this week. We're in standby for that one because the other team hasn't responded. Otherwise,
Gotcha.
we should be here next week for another game, and we have a couple of weeks. There should be like 6-7 games of Rocket League this season, so there's definitely a lot of action to watch and enjoy.
Yeah. Alright.
If you wanna close it out, because game over.
Yep. We'll be back, though, and we'll have some longer streams, I'm sure. Unless
I'm
we're the
sure.
ones sleeping. You know, I take back nothing that I said at the start of this. I have a lot of confidence in this roster. I think that, you know, once these guys get more experience playing together, once they get more experience actually in CRL, you know, I think this was Smart's first time ever actually, like, competing. You know, could be nerves, but I think once they can get this figured out, I think we're gonna get our revenge on the Bearcats. You know, no squad beats, no Bearcats can beat the Tufts Rocket League 3 times.
I need a stream where we're not playing against the Bearcats and you're casting, and I need a stream. Have you casted a Tufts one yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, we need that then. It needs to happen this semester. It will happen this semester.
Yeah, see, that's all we need. Once I'm not casting the Bearcats, maybe it is me. So
No,
far, we've played
maybe
the
it's the Bearcats. Maybe it's the Bearcats. Maybe we just need a team that it's not the Bearcats.
I think so. I think it's me and the Bearcats. I think when we combine, it's just bad news for Tufts. But I think it can happen. It can happen. And next time we come up against the Bearcats, even if it's not the same Bearcat squad, if it's a different Bearcats, I think they got another think coming.
Hopefully, we should be back next week without a Bearcats team, not a Bearcats team. I could check that real quick if you wanna. I can check it before we close off.
Sure. Yeah.
Platform. So it's Open Plus Rocket League. Week 3 is against McGill University.
There you go. Oh, McGill in Canada. Yeah. See, hopefully they'll be lagging out too much to compete all the way from up north.
I didn't even know they were from Canada. I'm not gonna lie.
I think McGill I think is, but yeah, I think you know, if I put on my analysis cap for a second, I think that this squad really just needs to play with some more confidence. You know, there were a lot of opportunities where the other team was overcommitting. I think we saw like several times Bearcats' third man diving in, unable to even make contact with the ball or get it past the challenges. So they were definitely overcommitting, but it seemed like Tufts was just a little bit nervous to go on the offensive. I think the more confident they get with their abilities, the more confident they get with their comms. I really think that this squad definitely has what it takes to beat the Bearcats. But we'll see them against McGill next week. And until that, yeah, just stay tuned. Stay afraid of this team because they'll come back.
We'll see you tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow for League, maybe. Otherwise, Wednesday for Valorant and Thursday for Valorant.
All right. See ya.
See ya.